It's at 937 Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. We got 2 Chainz in the studio.
He's in the building.
Yeah.
We haven't seen you since. He's like, yeah, baby. Wait, who used to do that? Who did the yeah, baby? Who was that? Oh, Michael Myers. Was it Mike Myers? Yeah. Anyway, we got 2 Chainz in the studio. We have not seen him since his album came out.
Yes.
So congratulations on the brand new
Based
album.
on a true story. Too.
Yeah.
So how's the ride been so far, babe?
It's been one hell of a ride. Hard for me to really enjoy the success of 2 Chainz, but you know I'm a product of hard work. I enjoy the grind mode process and dropping 2 albums in 1 year, touring, videos, etc. is not easy. It's only a few people that can do that, and I'm just happy to satisfy my fans.
A lot of features. A lot of features.
Yeah, a lot of features on my end, and then to be able to put some new music out for my fans to get a hold to. You know, I come from the mixtape world, the mixtape market. So for me to be able to put out, you know, quality street music in an album format is dope for my fan base and my audience. And it's also good with the features for me to touch on different audiences like I'm doing now with trying to do different genres of music as far as, you know, R&B, whether it's EDM, rock, whatever it is, it's something outside of rap.
So we're going to see you at the Country Music Awards next year, like
maybe,
Nelly?
One time?
Well, hell, Nelly does it. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know, man. You just never know. The sky's the limit for 2 Chainz.
Really, what are you like most interested in actually getting involved in music-wise? What type of music? What artist? Like, what is your ultimate goal? What do you want to do?
I want to continue doing me. You know, I want to continue growing as an artist. You know, the definition of really, you know, starting from the bottom or coming from the mud, or just being a guy that's a trapper or come from that era to be able to be a successful mainstream artist.
How do you become a successful mainstream artist? Do you think?
There's no set formula. I think you have to be chosen. I really think you have to be. It's just not for everybody. You know, for me, it's a combination of things that help me get to this spot. You know what I mean? Sleep deprivation.
Right. I wonder what is a day like, you know, for you? What do you do? What happens in a day in your life, 2 Chainz?
My last 24 hours, I did. Forgive me, guys. Let me think.
He's like,
Forgive me.
I know you just left ESPN.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think from last night. Last night I had to do the 40-40 Club for an ESPN event.
Okay.
There.
Nice.
What I do yesterday? Yeah, I did a Life and Times cooking program called Well Done for Jay-Z.
Wow.
And then, yeah, of course.
What is that program? Talk to me about it.
It's just, I have a cookbook with my deluxe album called Mealtime,
Yes.
Tour Bus Recipes, and so it has opened up a lot of different doors for me to just talk about healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, and what food does for me, as far as me having stomach ailments, as far as me having to be in the public as much as I have to be, and have to be at the top of my health. So
meaning what, like with the stomach ailment, what does that mean?
I have ulcers, and I have acid reflux. So
okay.
I have my good days, and I have my days where I can't move.
Wow.
And you know, I'm 6'5", 2 something. So just to see me balled up is not a good sight. And so for me, I have to have a certain lifestyle, a certain eating regimen. I can't get too full, can't get too hungry.
The reason why I'm asking is because I had similar problems in the past.
Really?
Yeah, and I actually developed pneumonia when I was pregnant with my last baby because of acid reflux. I didn't realize that could make me, you know, have pneumonia.
I didn't know.
And I was in the hospital and everything, and yeah, so I started eating smaller meals, which actually resulted in weight loss for me, so that's a good thing. But now my doctors seem to think I might have celiac disease.
What's
so
that?
where you can't eat any gluten, no wheat or barley or anything.
Really?
So I'm going to change all my eating now. Yeah, so that's why I was asking you. I didn't know if you, because you probably have the same type of symptoms I have and pain that I have.
Yeah, oh man, I wouldn't wish this pain on anybody, because, you know, I don't know what it is to have a baby. I don't know what that process is or whatever, but just like tight cramping in the stomach area, whatever it is, it's just something that I don't want to go through. So I do
So
things.
It's so good that you were able to actually develop a plan and a way of life, you know, with your eating that can make you actually healthier.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just something I added with the deluxe copy of my album with 3 extra songs. I felt like it was something different. You know, when you have a song like I'm Different, you can't be a cliche type of person. So for me, I didn't want to include B-roll footage of radio interviews and shows and things like that. I just decided to put out something fun and educational at the same time.
And it's also great, Craig, I'm sure, because Craig's been around for a million years. With hip hop artists, when hip hop first started, they didn't really do anything except make music,
right.
And now it's like almost you have to have your hands in everything.
Well, rapping can be looked at as just one phase of the whole situation. Like you look at people like Puffy, you look at people like Jay-Z. You know, it was almost a stepping stone. It's something that they still do. It's a priority. But at the same time, so many other doors open. Depending on your personality, I feel like your personality kind of channels other successful avenues that you can create, you know what I'm saying, off of your music. And so for me, I feel like I'm fairly transparent. What you see is what you get. You either like it or you don't. And so, you know, that just, you know, and besides, mixed with the creativity part of just me having my own creativity, you know, I think the sky's the limit as far as things that I can do outside of music in the future, you know.
And also, I wanted to ask you about that because you're 2 albums in, but you've been around for a long time, 2 Chainz. Yeah. You know, when will the sky be the limit? When will you say, you know, I'm done with the music? Do you see that anytime in the future, or? No,
I'm excited. I still record. I'm almost ready to. I'm already working on my 3rd album.
Oh my God!
Good. I got a single already, so.
So how do you just jump right back into it again like that?
I never stop.
Oh.
So it's not like, okay, now it's time to go in. It's just like, the day my album dropped, I went to the studio. You know, it's just like, you know. So for me, I did Feds is Watching last year at the night of the Grammys. I didn't go to a party or nothing in the club. Nobody wanted to pay me.
You went to the studio.
Went to the studio. Pharrell came about 2 or 3. I'm sure some people have heard this story. He came about 2 or 3 in his tuxedo. He was fresh as hell in his own little swag, and I was fresh as hell. And we did the Feds song, and I'm glad I didn't go out that night. And so it's about sacrifice, and I feel like athletes sacrifice for the entertainment of people, and artists.
When you're shaping an album, though, do you have an overall idea of how this album's going to be every time, or do you just continuously record and say, okay, these 12 or 15 songs are going to be on this album, these 12 or 15 songs are going to be on that album, or do you just have an overall idea of how you want each album to be, and you do each song according to that idea?
I mean, you start off with an idea for sure, but you record unlimited material.
Okay.
So you have more to choose from at the end. You have a sound you can develop. You can develop something that has the same consistency throughout the album and everything. With me having a title like Based on a True Story, it's important for me to tell real life stories or something close to me, and more like you know, people don't actually read the newspaper and things like that, so I have to be like a hood commentator as far as what's going on, keeping people updated on the slang, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Can you teach me and Craig today something from down south that we need to know, like a slang word that has not hit the East Coast yet that we do not know?
You need to know about them thoughts.
The what?
The thoughts.
The who?
Break it down, break it down, brother. She from Farmington.
I mean, thoughts are like goers.
They're like...
If you don't know what goers is, I have to keep trickling down.
Oh my God. You know yes, okay, break it down to me again.
You know what a gore is?
No.
It's like she going. Like.
Uh-huh.
So, it started off being like a gore.
Okay.
Like she
so how can I use this in a sentence?
She a thought.
Oh, okay. Like she's a sexy woman.
She going.
Okay.
Now she's sexy. She might not be sexy, but she's going.
Okay.
She's it for tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bend her over.
Like last night was a semi-thought party.
Semi. That means like they had the possibility of possibly being the one.
Meaning there was a lot of thoughts in the building. That's all.
Okay. I'm gonna use this.
I mean, she used to say jump off, but now
I'm gonna say I used to say jump off all the time. But
jump off is so.
Old? Is that old too?
It got so Instagram. It got so good. Instagram.
That's Joe Budden when he said.
We're friends with Joe. That's why.
Man, Joe told us to use that 5 years ago.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
He said, "Continue to use it, please."
Yeah, please.
The Hip Hop Awards. What did you think about them? I'm just curious. I mean, you performed. You had a great performance. But what did you think about them overall?
It was black. It was black.
It
was black entertainment.
It's so overly edited, though. Do you agree? Did you watch the actual awards on TV?
Yeah, but that's good. I mean, it helps out the entertainment.
Yeah, but I feel like they cut like MC Light's acceptance speech. That was a little bit like, you know, give the woman her 3 minutes or whatever, you know. But
you know, they have to keep things, you know.
I wish they were live.
Never.
They don't. No, come on, you don't
Never.
mean that.
I do. I do mean that.
You don't mean that.
Why?
If BET was live, fam.
The BET Awards are live.
The BET Awards was live, fam.
Jenny, I told you this before. It never happened.
All right, who had the best cipher?
Who had the best cipher? Of course, I liked the TD cipher. I liked it. I always liked to see
Kendrick.
I always liked
Kendrick let all his emotions out.
Joe down.
Oh, Slaughterhouse? Crooked Eye killed it.
Yeah, Crooked Eye went in.
He killed it. Did you hear like Joel like diss Kanye and A$AP Rocky and stuff? Like I was like, what's going on with that?
You know, sometimes I think people just make stuff, you know, like this. You got to keep in mind that, you know, this is therapy for people. We express ourselves in different ways, but at the same time, stuff has to rhyme.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff has to rhyme. You know what I mean? So at the same time, when people talk about people, they should just say their name, and then that'd be clear. But when you just say, you know,
like
things,
wrap it in a skirt and stuff like that, those subliminals.
Well, yeah, because I have my own set of extended clothes and stuff like that, and I know I'm not.
Do you have a skirt, 2 Chainz?
I don't have a dress. I don't have a skirt. No,
okay.
I don't. I have an apron. I have 2 or 3 aprons. I call myself a swag chef. I'm cooking on these.
Okay.
Cooking on these.
All right.
But for the most part, you know, it's just different, man. You got your, this is me, I'm never gonna change, this is how it is, and then you got people that travel, won't change, see different cultures, different lifestyles and all of that. And I don't think it makes anybody more tougher or softer than the next man. Until they have celebrity boxing, the real kind, then it's just entertainment. People,
but you've changed a lot over the years.
I've always been fresh. Always.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, you continue to change and develop.
And Hearst doing duffel bag videos, but it was a messenger bag. It's like you have a man person.
Oh, this is where this is coming from.
I'm like, this is Gucci. This is what the mailman delivers stuff in, but it's Gucci.
And there's real money inside the bag.
And there's money inside. They're like, oh man, you gotta be, you know, it's like,
not video money.
Yeah, it must be, boom, you something, boom. I remember my photo shoot for Based on a True Story. I put up a pair of leather pants. They're like, oh, that's right. Who's gonna wear leather? You know, it's just like, it's just.
And now Kanye wears leather sweatpants.
It's just like, listen, man. Okay, so yeah, you know, a lot of people have a lot of like different styles and everything like that, and it just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It just, if you into that stuff, and for me, it goes back to high school as far as dressing. People know I've been into whatever has been going on, and just having that fashion forward way of thinking. That's just been me. Even when I'm hooping, I'm fresh. Even when I'm asleep, it's polo pajamas. Just know that.
Let them know.
Yeah, no cameras around, period. Just walking around the house in a Versace robe. Don't make no sense. Tough. Yeah, vintage Hermes robe, me. Tough. That's at the studio. I ain't even took that one home. Yeah, so let's just talk about this. Let's not talk about fresh. Let's go to something else.
I'm just curious, 2 Chainz. You have a lot of money.
No.
At this point, you're worth a lot of money. I can actually look up your worth now. I'm assuming you have more money than God at this point.
When Forbes called, we did not answer.
Okay. But this is the thing. People are always speculating that you are going to sign with some sort of crew. Like, you're going to get down with, like, a crew, like, you're going to be with Cash Money, you're going to officially be with Good Music. Like, is that happening? And why do people always think that about you?
Because I'm family to a lot of these organizations. I've been knowing Wayne and Baby them for over 10 years. My newest single has Manny Fresh produced it, just to show the camaraderie that we had making that song. So that's why you get that edge, because I'm always be just thankful for what Cash Money did for me in my campaign. Wayne took me on a tour with him in 2008, the I Am Music Tour, which is one of the biggest selling tours ever. Put me on stage, let me do Duffel Bag Boys, let me create a fan base, an audience. At the same time, I'm working on a mixtape. At the same time, kind of taking someone to the water, but not actually making them drink it. But for me, I was just, you know, in a learning process. And then with Good Music, of course, that's more or less like the family being.
What do you think, by the way, of Kanye getting engaged yesterday?
I mean, that's good for Kanye.
15 carats.
Man, that's what's up.
I knew it was coming. Just want to know how many carats it's gonna be.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited that people you know, can create their own lives, man. That's what's up. That's what it's about.
You're engaged as well, I heard.
Yeah, I love my girl.
Congratulations. And how many children do you have with your fiance?
I only got 2 kids.
You got 2. He's saying only got 2 kids.
How many kids do you have? Boom, boom.
He's talking to me.
Boom, boom.
I have 5 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
So, are you done?
I gotta catch up. No, you have 5, boom, boom.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
You done? You sure?
I'm broke. Yeah. No, I'm done. Yeah.
You're not done. You glowing now.
I am not pregnant. I want to make that clear.
Look at Boom.
Craig's looking at me like this. What? No.
She's glowing.
No, I'm not. I'm not pregnant.
You know that question. ...
Yeah.
Are you?
Are you going to be signing with Good Music? Or do you not feel the need to do that? Is that something that you don't need to do?
I have a strong affiliation with Good Music, regardless of what the paperwork and all the money at the end and what knows these people like Boom Boom wants to know about stuff like that. It's just that we're, you know, everything is under Def Jam umbrella, and we're
all working together.
Yeah, we all definitely work together.
Okay, all right. So, talk to me about this whole big shot at Kelly Rowland that everybody's talking about. That you said she was second best.
Man,
on Khaled's record?
Once again, it was just rhyming. It was nothing derogatory towards Kelly. I told Khaled I was going to change it.
All right, did you change the line?
Not, of course. I mean, you heard it the way it was. So I didn't have a chance to change it. I did an ad-lib, which doesn't matter. They said just playing like right of it, but people be like, ooh, when it come out. So,
who is she second best to?
It's nothing derogatory. It's nothing derogatory towards Kelly. I would not say that.
Because she's a sexy lady.
I love Kelly. I think she's hot. We've never, I've never met her or anything, but it's nothing derogatory. Once again, it's just rhyming. That's what I just talked about earlier.
Okay.
You can't like say this word and then the other word don't fit in the slide. So that's all it is. Nothing derogatory
towards Kelly Rowland. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Apologies if need be, but at the end of the day, it's just I just heard Eminem's new rap song, and I don't think it was so much shock in those 4 to 5 minutes that I just. Y'all can just leave me alone, my little words. Okay, we'll
leave you alone. We'll leave you alone.
A bunch of shocking stuff that I would never say.
Are you gonna, pursue a collabo with 50?
I already did.
Like, I'm talking about like I thought you were under the impression. I was under the impression that you wanted to like work with him like on an album, like a real album, like do an album together.
Who'll tell you that?
I don't know. I read somewhere that you were like a huge fan of 50. So, would you want to do something like that with him?
50 a businessman, you know how to get that dough. But I already did a track for him and everything. We'll see how that pans out, how that, but that was my first time even hearing that, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just curious about that. Address it. But yeah, he's a cool dude, he's very intelligent, he comes from the hood, we have a similar background.
You guys think you could complement each other on an album?
Well, it's just, from somebody being from up north and somebody down south, it's always good to have those differences. When you have a group, it's always good to have a yin and a yang.
He's got so many enemies, though, and you have so many friends. Wouldn't that be kind of like a conflict?
For who?
I don't know.
You're just making the whole thing up.
I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you. Is that a conflict for you?
We're imagining things.
So okay.
It's not even.
I'm just curious. So what about Jay-Z, working with Jay-Z?
I would love to.
I know that you wanted him on the album. I read somewhere that you actually.
Well, I just like. What do you think about putting him on Fork? I asked Jay, and Jay loves Fork, the song Fork, and he was just like.
Do you think that he would compliment you? I think you guys would sound good together.
Yeah, I can't wait to me and Jay do a song, man. It'd be dope just to be in the studio with him. I mean, like I said, he paved the way for a lot of cats like myself to continue striving for stuff, like to not let it stop at rap and things like that, like. Dude's an educated brother, he came. Anytime you got people that started off selling dope, that became millionaires doing something with wordplay, it's always exciting for me.
And he's a hell of a businessman.
Hell of a businessman. And you have to be, when you're a street pharmacist, people don't understand that you have to be.
He's a street pharmacist.
You got to clean it up from dope, man.
Yeah, you have to be able to negotiate.
I'm sorry.
You have to be able to do. I mean,
I'm going to start using that.
This is the title. I mean, some people say janitor, some people say custodian. This is how we do this.
Wow. That would be amazing. You and Jay-Z. With Beyonce on the hook?
That would be out of there.
I'm going to hook it up.
Used to remix sound like a plan.
Used to. YouTube remix would have to be, you know, it have to be, you know, the Hot Boys.
Hot Boys, right, of
Like
course. Manny Fresh produced
like,
it.
my songs have to make sense. That's another thing. I don't want to force anything. I have a lot of people that I want to put. And then for me, I always had in my mind that I was going to put Jay-Z on my 3rd album. Like,
okay, so yeah, you're working on the album now.
I feel like it's steps. Some people skip steps and then wonder why, like, you know, they don't have anywhere else to go. Like, they build these glass ceilings. So for me, I still feel like I have room to grow. I haven't peaked out yet. So it's always exciting to maybe get you know, a verse or something like that from Jay-Z for the new album or something.
Oh my God, that would be that be the ultimate feature for you? Is there anybody after that?
Oh yeah, you know, you still got Eminem, you got Andre 3000, you got, it's a lot of, like, you got your A list and then you got your AA list.
Okay.
You know, I guess you got a AAA list or whatever, but you got, you know, you got your certain people that's very successful in the game right now, you know what I'm saying? Drizzy, Wayne, myself, you know, Ross, Sean.
And y'all support each other so much.
Yeah, Meek, you got a lot of people that's successful, then you got people that are just
out of here.
Yeah.
That's how we say in the East Coast. Out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Two Broke Girls, you were on that show, and like, I want to know whether or not you're going to do more TV. Are you going to be like in the movies this year? Like, what's happening as far as your acting?
Yeah, I loved boy, Two Broke Girls, it was my first time ever.
That was, you know what, you were really like comfortable, like funny, and it was good.
Well, I had to play 2 Chainz, and although that's hard, I see some people try to do it.
Yeah.
It could be hard.
Yes.
But I killed it.
Right, you were really good.
I was the best 2 Chainz
because you know, when you find out an act, you know, that rapper's gonna be like acting, you always look for like the little, you know,
you look for
it, but you look like you were having a great time.
I mean, yeah, 2 beautiful girls. One was sticking her butt in my face.
She was, wow.
And we had to do it like 10 times.
Right, with the
butt. Like, no, I don't know if that was right.
Something's wrong.
Let me try to do that again.
Let's do that one more time.
I was laying the wrong way. And just, you know, but it was cool. I did that and Law and Order. Law and Order was really acting. I had to be somebody that just got out of jail and going to get a massage, try to give me a happy ending.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The police came in.
That was like a long shot for you, right?
It was so dope.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, bro. And I'm just sitting there, you know, my 2 Thai females and everything. They're just like really giving me a good leg massage at the moment.
So are you looking to do more TV?
Can I finish telling you this part?
Okay, about the 2 girls. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
They were working their way up and everything. Had the towel on.
Yeah.
Everything was, you know, becoming real responsive.
Yeah.
Then here comes the police and want me to snitch on somebody, whatever. But anyway, what you asked me now?
I said, are you going to be doing more TV? Where were we?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do some more TV. I think when you get into anything as an occupation, you have to put your all into it. So when it's time to do TV, I think I have to won't be so engulfed in rap. I'm engulfed in rap right now.
Okay. Well, based on a true story, 2 in stores now, and the 3rd album is already being worked on.
True.
Is it gonna be a 3? That's the title?
Oh man, you gotta have that with the subtitle though.
Okay.
I gotta keep the subtitle secret, but there's boats all the way through, man. Ain't nothing but boats.
Okay.
Floating around here.
All right. Well, thank you so much, 2 Chainz.
Thank you, Boom Boom.
We appreciate you coming in, buddy.
Tell all the chillin' I said what's up.